Good morning from Prague. So today we're going on Prague Castle walking tour. We're gonna meet at the Old Town Square, which is like a central part of Prague and where everything happens there. But we are now walking on Paris Street. I don't remember the Czech term for Paris. There are like designer shops along this street. So there's Valentino, or passing Longchamp, Ermenglido, Zegna. As you can tell, I'm not a designer shopping girl. There's Rolex. So anyways, we're gonna, okay, it's closer than I thought. So we're gonna walk, it's about a 5-minute walk from our apartment to Old Town Square, meet the tour guide there. Then we're gonna go visit Prague Castle, which is the #1 must-see attraction in Prague. So we'll meet you there. So I think this is the main part of the castle. We're just entering it now. So on the walking tour, they go to the Charles Bridge first and a few other sites. And in about an hour of the tour, within an hour, we come to Prague Castle. The castle complex is huge, with an area of over 700,000 square feet, putting it in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest ancient castle in the world. St. Vitus Cathedral is the largest in Prague. The coronation of Czech kings used to take place here and is a burial site for many Czech royals. So we're in the cathedral. It is gorgeous, and we can only see a quarter of it. The rest we actually have to pay for, and we might come back to see the rest of it. But from what we can see now, it is amazing. The Bohemian crown jewels are kept in this cathedral, but are locked away with 7 locks, and the keys are kept by the president, the prime minister, and the archbishop. Its stained glass windows, vaulted ceilings, and beautiful columns make this cathedral seem very majestic.
And people used to ask me about the Gothic architecture. Why is it so dark, and why do you have all those demons on the facade? Gothic architecture was supposed to be scary at that time. It was supposed to be intimidating. Imagine a peasant from a remote village in the Kingdom of Bohemia coming to Prague. You come here and you see this church, right? You see this church, you don't know anything, you don't know the world, you don't know how to read and write in Czech or Latin, and you see this. You see all those creatures showing you that you would get to hell if you're not a good person, if you don't pray, or if you don't pay. You know, either of those.
It was supposed to thunderstorm today, and so far, so good. Famous last words. Patrick and Keenan are going to try the echo chamber.
At first I did it and I turned a bit and it like an amplifier. I know.
How was it, Keenan? Okay, so Keenan wasn't impressed. So that was like an echo chamber.
Yeah, you hear him voice. Like right after.
He's saying that to us that the king was afraid to speak, so that was built for him to practice hearing his own voice.
It's good practice.
So that was the end of our tour. It was really good. As usual, the tour guide was really informative. And our last stop was this beautiful view of all of Prague. We had a great tour, so if you're ever in Prague, you have to see Prague Castle. Lesser Town was a town that was developed when some Italians came to Prague. A walk there, it's about 5 to 10 minute walk from the Prague Castle, and we'll check it out. What do you think about Prague Castle?
Loved it. It makes me feel like I should have been born in the
in Prague.
16th century.
Okay.
That could move and groove with all the nobles.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you come to think of it.
That's what I was thinking. Right?
That's a horrible idea.
It's a horrible idea. All right then.
Hold me like that.
Interesting statue. So we haven't made it to Lessertown or St. Nicholas Cathedral because it's
The real-
boring.
The real life.
Yep, the real life.
Real life vlogs.
And this poor girl in her wedding dress
So
is running from the rain. Yes, I can fall asleep anywhere, even on the stairs in Prague, waiting for the rain to stop.
We will have to sleep here.
Too late. Mommy's sleeping like a baby. Could you believe it? We just had maybe a 45-minute rain.
Yep,
look at the
we
blue
were
skies.
rained out. Okay, so they have pizza cafe, potato soup, pork goulash with dumplings or lasagna.
And dessert.
Wi-Fi.
Oh my
I need to
goodness.
eat though.
And
I'm
Wi-Fi.
hungry.
Sure, Malachi. Malachi sees Wi-Fi and that's all that matters. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to Tre Colori. All right. Kim, can I get a margarita pizza?
Two calamari starter.
Sausage and cheese. Cheese platter, yes. So our bellies are full. That was a pretty good lunch.
I ate all
Lunch slash dinner.
I ate the whole
Yes, and Keenan ate a whole lot of pizza. He must have been really hungry. Lessertown is also known as Malostrana and is called the Baroque Pearl of Prague. This is such a charming, beautiful area to take a walk and enjoy the architecture in one of the oldest districts in Prague. Let's see what's going on here. So you know how it works? How does it work?
There's a rod in the sleeve and it goes all the way down here and it's really skinny and there's a seat right here and it goes to its roll.
Where'd you see that?
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that?
Even
Well, it
babies?
looks pretty freaky to me.
Mom.
If you keep walking downhill in Lessertown, you'll eventually end up at one of the two entrances to the famous Charles Bridge. Doesn't matter what time you come here. Charles Bridge is always like teeming with people.
So we're on our way home. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, this is the Smith family saying happy travels.